Cursed Child Adopted. Unraveling, a haunting mystery. As the title screen fades in, an eerie melody fills the air, setting a chilling tone. Shadows dance across the screen, hinting at an unsettling tale. The music crescendos, building suspense, making viewers' hearts race with anticipation. The screen goes dark, leaving an unforgettable sense of foreboding. What if your adopted child wasn't human? The question lingers, gripping the audience's imagination. It sparks curiosity and dread, drawing them deeper into the narrative. The unsettling possibility makes them question the boundaries of reality, preparing them for a story that will challenge their perceptions. John and Sarah are introduced, radiating hope and excitement. Their longing for a child is palpable, their smiles genuine. They seem like the perfect couple, ready to welcome a new member into their family. Their journey begins with love and optimism, unaware of the dark path ahead. The couple arrives at an old orphanage, its facade worn and mysterious. Inside, the atmosphere is heavy with silence and secrets. They wander through dimly lit halls, searching for their future child. The air feels thick with history, hinting at hidden stories waiting to be uncovered. In a quiet corner, they first see Ethan, a withdrawn boy with an air of melancholy. His eyes, deep and haunting, seem to hide untold sorrows. John and Sarah are drawn to him, sensing an inexplicable connection. They decide, with hopeful hearts, to bring Ethan home. They decide to take Ethan home, their hearts brimming with hope and excitement. The adoption process is swift, as the orphanage staff seem unusually eager to see Ethan leave. John and Sarah reassure each other that this is a sign of fate, believing the quiet boy is just what their family needs. At first, life feels complete with Ethan. His gentle demeanor and curious eyes bring a sense of warmth to their home. John enjoys teaching him about the world, while Sarah cherishes their quiet moments together. They feel like a real family, their long-held dream finally realized. But soon, strange things start happening. It begins with small, almost unnoticeable events. A flickering light, a misplaced item. John dismisses them as coincidences, but Sarah can't shake the feeling that something is amiss. The once welcoming home starts to feel unsettlingly unfamiliar. Ethan's behavior becomes increasingly eerie. He starts talking to himself, his eyes often fixated on unseen corners of the room. At night, John and Sarah hear whispers, though Ethan is fast asleep. They can't ignore the growing sense of dread that seems to follow their adopted son. Objects move on their own, whispers in the night. A vase crashes to the floor with no one near it. The temperature drops suddenly, chilling them to the bone. John and Sarah grow worried and suspicious, their unease turning into fear. They realize something is terribly wrong with their once perfect life. John and Sarah's initial joy begins to wane as they notice Ethan's increasingly peculiar behavior. Subtle at first, it quickly escalates into something more unsettling. Ethan often stares blankly into space, seemingly conversing with unseen entities. The couple's concern deepens, pushing them to seek answers about their adopted son. Determined to understand the root of the strange occurrences, John and Sarah dive into researching Ethan's past. They scour through adoption paperwork, old records, and even visit the orphanage. Clues start to emerge, hinting at a history far darker than they could have imagined. Their unease grows with each discovery. Their investigation reveals the orphanage's troubled past, marred by tragic events and unsettling rumors. Among these, a particularly dark incident stands out involving a boy named Ethan. The more they uncover, the more they realize that their son's eerie behavior might be connected to this long-forgotten tragedy. As John and Sarah delve deeper, they learn about the tragic accident that claimed the life of a boy named Ethan. The details are chilling. A young life cut short under mysterious circumstances. The couple is left grappling with the horrifying possibility that their Ethan might be the ghost of this unfortunate child. The revelation hits them hard. Ethan is not just a troubled child. He is the restless spirit of the boy who perished in that tragic accident. This ghostly truth sends chills down their spines, forcing them to confront the reality that they are living with a supernatural presence. John and Sarah, desperate for answers about Ethan's past, return to the orphanage. They confront the staff, demanding explanations for the strange occurrences. The staff, initially hesitant, eventually direct them to an old caretaker who holds the key to Ethan's tragic story and the orphanage's dark secrets. The old caretaker, a frail but sharp-eyed woman, recounts Ethan's life and untimely death. She tells of a once happy boy who met a tragic end due to negligence and cruelty. The caretaker reveals that Ethan's spirit is bound by a curse, seeking revenge on those who wronged him long ago. John and Sarah, now aware of Ethan's tormented past, find themselves in a moral quandary. They love Ethan like their own child, but must protect themselves from his wrath. Torn between compassion and fear, they grapple with the decision of how to help Ethan find peace without further endangering their lives. Determined to uncover the truth, the couple delves into the orphanage's records and interviews former staff. They piece together the events leading to Ethan's death, identifying those responsible for his suffering. Each revelation brings them closer to understanding the depth of Ethan's pain and the origins of his haunting. As they gather more clues, John and Sarah decide to confront the individuals involved in the tragic accident. They hope that by holding these people accountable, they might find a way to communicate with Ethan's spirit. Their journey becomes a race against time, balancing the need for justice with the urgency of survival. John and Sarah scour old documents and newspaper clippings, revealing names and details connected to the tragic accident. They find a list of former orphanage staff and local residents linked to Ethan's past. Each clue uncovers more about the people who might have played a role in the boy's untimely demise. Determined to uncover the truth, the couple painstakingly pieces together the events leading up to the accident. They discover a pattern of negligence and malice, shedding light on the dark secrets hidden within the orphanage's walls. This revelation fuels their desire to seek justice for Ethan's restless spirit. Armed with newfound information, John and Sarah embark on a mission to confront those responsible. They track down the individuals, each encounter fraught with tension and fear. Some express remorse, while others deny involvement, but the couple remains steadfast in their quest for answers. In their desperation, John and Sarah attempt to communicate directly with Ethan's spirit. They use old photographs, trinkets, and childhood memories to reach out, hoping to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. Their efforts are met with chilling responses, confirming Ethan's presence and his longing for closure. Driven by compassion, the parents strive to help Ethan find peace through forgiveness. They reach out to those who wronged him, encouraging them to atone for their actions. This heartfelt endeavor brings moments of clarity and hope as they seek to heal a wound that has festered for far too long. Ethan's actions become more violent, and John and Sarah are pushed to their limits. Windows shatter unexpectedly, shadows flicker ominously, and eerie noises fill the house. The couple lives in constant fear, unable to find peace even in their own home. Each day brings new, unsettling experiences. In their desperation, John and Sarah take drastic steps to protect themselves. They install security cameras, place protective charms around the house, and even consider moving away. Despite every precaution, Ethan's presence seems inescapable, and the couple begins to feel hopeless. The situation reaches a breaking point, forcing John and Sarah to confront Ethan's spirit directly. They gather all their courage and prepare for the ultimate showdown. The air is thick with tension as they face the tormented ghost, hoping to find a way to end the haunting. The emotional toll of their ordeal is immense, leaving John and Sarah exhausted and strained. They struggle to maintain their sanity and relationship amidst the chaos. The once hopeful parents now grapple with fear, guilt, and sorrow, questioning every decision that led to this moment. Realizing they need expert help, John and Sarah reach out to a renowned paranormal expert. The expert arrives, bringing a sense of hope and a plan to release Ethan's spirit. Together, they prepare for a ritual that might finally bring peace to their tormented lives. John and Sarah, desperate and emotionally drained, gather the necessary items for the ritual to release Ethan's spirit. They follow the instructions meticulously, each step filled with tension and hope. The atmosphere grows heavy as they begin, their breaths synchronized with the rhythmic chanting, seeking a resolution to their nightmare. With each passing moment, the air thickens and shadows dance around them. As the final incantation is spoken, a chilling breeze sweeps through the room. Ethan's spirit appears, his eyes finally reflecting peace. A brilliant light envelops him, and in an instant, he is gone, leaving behind a profound silence. In the aftermath, John and Sarah sit in the stillness, emotionally and physically exhausted. The house feels different, lighter, as if a weight has been lifted. They hold each other tightly, tears streaming down their faces, grateful that the ordeal is over, yet deeply scared by the experience. Days turn into weeks as they try to rebuild their lives. The trauma of their encounter with Ethan's spirit lingers, haunting their thoughts and dreams. They seek solace in each other and in therapy, attempting to piece together their shattered sense of normalcy and find a new path forward. Reflecting on their harrowing journey, John and Sarah realize the profound lessons they've learned about love, loss, and forgiveness. They share their story, hoping to inspire others to approach the unknown with understanding and compassion. Despite the lingering questions, they are determined to start anew, holding onto the strength they've discovered within themselves. John and Sarah, emotionally drained yet resilient, attempt to rebuild their lives. The haunting memories linger, but they find solace in each other's presence. They move to a new town, hoping for a fresh start. The ordeal with Ethan has left them forever changed, but their bond grows stronger. As they try to move on, they can't forget the love they felt for Ethan, despite his supernatural nature. They channel their grief into positive actions, volunteering at local shelters and orphanages. Their experience has deepened their empathy and commitment to helping vulnerable children find loving homes. Their journey teaches them invaluable lessons about the power of understanding and compassion. They share their story with others, hoping to spread awareness about the importance of addressing trauma and seeking help when needed. Their message resonates deeply with those who hear it, inspiring many to act with kindness. Despite the trauma, they find moments of peace and joy. Simple pleasures like a walk in the park or a quiet evening at home become cherished rituals. They learn to appreciate life's small blessings, knowing that each day is a gift. Their resilience becomes a testament to the human spirit's strength. Reflecting on their harrowing experience, they pose a thought-provoking question to others. What would you do if your child wasn't human? Their story becomes a powerful call to action, urging people to subscribe for more thrilling stories and mysteries, and to embrace empathy and understanding in their lives.